Hello Queen's Matriculants of 2020. Welcome. Soon you will join us in Queen's for your first term at the University of Cambridge. And by the way, congratulations. You are, whether you like it or not, worthy recipients of a competitive place at this bonkers, brilliant institution. For 3, 4 or more years, Queen's College will be your home. You will make lifelong friends here, you will learn here, you will grow here, you will love here, you will laugh here. And you should be able to have the best time here in Queen's College, and that's why we, the JCR committee, are here. We represent you to college staff, fellows and committees. We organise well-being and widening participation initiatives, entertainment and of course, your Freshers Week. For us, it's a fantastic and meaningful experience, and one day your cohort will hear it. I'm very happy as JCR President, the Chief Student Representative and Chair of the JCR Committee, to welcome you to Queen's. In doing so, I hope to pass on some golden rules for Queen's. Firstly, never forget that the apostrophe in Queen's goes after the S. Pity anyone who is ignorant. Secondly, we call ourselves the Friendly and Sociable College, and we're proud of it. But know that this is not a hereditary title, it's earned. Treat everyone with respect and pass on that baton. Thirdly, the dark side is the older side of the river, the light side is the one with all the concrete. Everyone calls it that way. Fourth, at brunch you can order 4 items at Queen's 4, or 8 items at Queen's 8, and it's imperative that you remember that 2 hash browns count as 1 item. And fifth, sometimes docket gate is broken. It happens, and it's character building. And finally, if you ever have any issues, your JCR committee is probably the best bet in terms of help. Now, I've got this far without discussing the big fat elephant in the room that is 2020. There is no precedent to this McCombus term, and to say that COVID-19 has put a spanner in the works does not do the situation justice. Freshers Week, like room allocation, exams, your admission to the college have all been done from scratch, but I'm proud of what we've put together. Before I hand over to the wonderful Brie and Iz to launch our Freshers Week, I wanted to go over some of the changes in Queen's. Most importantly, you will be placed in households, and you should have received and hopefully remembered your household number. Your household is a group of people, akin to your family, occupying rooms and shared facilities akin to a house. In that way, we mirror government guidelines. You do not need to socially distance from them, but also know that your fate is also tied to theirs in terms of self-isolation. So please, communicate with your household and understand what each member of your household is worried about and is comfortable with. Now, you might be concerned about how you can interact with the 95% at least of first years who are not in your household, and everyone else in the world. Now, all of this is determined by changeable guidelines set by the UK government with some additional measures by Queen's, all of which is on the Queen's website. But know that there will be plenty of opportunities for you to do so safely should you wish. Not just in Freshers Week, Queen's has indoor and outdoor spaces outside of your household area where you can meet with people following social distancing and wearing a mask where social distancing is impeded. And adapting won't be easy. And I have to recommend that you assume that there will be teething issues, there will be people you know self-isolating at some point this year. Nevertheless, as you will see, we are able to welcome you, we're excited to welcome you, and you will be thrown into Cambridge life, and I'll wager that you'll love it. As JCR President, my commitment to you is that I will expect the unexpected and respond, not react. To do what I can to keep you well informed, I will do. To listen, to question where college processes are unclear, unfair, unsafe, or untenable, and to engage constructively to address those issues. That's what we've been doing all summer as student representatives. And in return, I just ask that you make my life easy by abiding by the measures and not endangering other students, staff, or the public. Now, you probably want to go on and hear about how your wonderful Freshers Week is going to work. So, I'm going to leave you with that and pass on to Brie and Iz. Best of luck and safe journey. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name's Brie and I'm one of 2 first year representatives, otherwise known as Freps on the JCR. Iz and I are very excited to announce the launch of Freshers Week 2020. Obviously, things have been a bit different this year, and so we've had to be a bit more creative when putting together this week. However, we have put together a mix of events which allow you to get to know your activity group and household really well, whilst also designing socially distanced and online events which help you meet people from other households. The timetable you have been sent contains a variety of events. There are some things you can do before you arrive, some fun activities you can do throughout the week at your own pace, some scheduled in-person optional events, and some online compulsory events. There is a lot going on during the week, but it is important to know that none of the JCR run in-person events are compulsory, so only attend what you feel comfortable with. To prepare for Freshers Week, we recommend that you have a thorough read of this timetable to make sure you understand everything, as, understandably, this year things will be a bit more logistically complex. Make sure you understand the difference between the meaning of household and activity group. Have a read through of the summary explanations for each event. Work out who is in your activity group and make sure you're aware of the social distancing rules and the rule of 6 for each event. It is really important you read and understand these rules to make sure our community stays safe and to protect each other. Be sure to also click on the links on the timetable so you can read more detailed information about an event or to sign up to a time slot. If you're worried about managing to get to know people at Queen's given the current situation, fear not. In a safe manner, you'll be able to get to know your household, activity group, college siblings, college parents, subject contacts, and a few of your neighbours at a socially distanced Meet Your Neighbour event. If you're ever stuck about where to go or what to do, during arrivals time we will have a JCR desk set up in the round, which is just outside Cripps Court. And you can also ask a question to a JCR member by dropping them a message or by direct messaging the Freshers Instagram page. When you arrive, you will find a few things from us already in your room, including your gown and t-shirts if you ordered one. Most importantly, we hope you are really excited to come to Queen's. You have worked your socks off to get here, and the JCR are here to support you throughout whatever this term throws at you.